I've been a cyclist all my life. I think growing up in the Netherlands, everybody's a cyclist here and everybody is from a very young age. Cycling is one of those habits that if you've integrated in your life, it just works on so many levels. My name is Jelle Vastet. I'm the CEO of VanMoof. The world's changing pretty quickly, and we want to be there at the forefront of that change, both in terms of product, but also in terms of scale. And scale means not only selling a lot of bikes, but also offering what we have to offer for a larger group of riders. I think people really recognize us for the product, obviously the bikes, but also the brand's pretty well known. I think my ambition is to take service up to the level that brand and product are already.
Feedback is really important for us. That's why we also have everything in-house with our customer service department. But also the opening of the service hub locations is like another channel that we can get the feedback from our riders. We have a lot of people following us online, but they don't know each other yet. With the service hub locations, we can bring them together. And then we can also receive the feedback, maybe it differs per location. For example, the community in New York is different than in Hamburg. So really to get all that feedback and build further from there. I think also like that personal connection in the store with our riders is really important. So that feedback loop is always on. The design of the service hub is really well thought about because everything is flexible. We can move the fixtures or the furniture around. So if there's, for example, an event or there is a talk planned with the community, we can change the layout of the store accordingly.
If you really want to have an impact and you want to change something, you have to have a pretty strong vision on where you want to go. I like people to spend 40% of their time actually thinking ahead about the problems or challenges that we have tomorrow. And actually, there's a lot of consensus around what a city should look like in a decade or 2 decades. A lot of progressive people would say, oh, cities should be very reachable, there should be more green, and the best way to get around is probably a combination of public transport and then cycling and actually walking. Coming back to Amsterdam and just see how many people enjoy biking and also how well it functions in the city. That's kind of the ambition, to bring that experience to as many cities worldwide as possible.